I can't believe we're talking about my theories and ideas for when Crystalised Part 2 is going to release again, but after each development, things get pushed back further and further. Today though, I have a few potential ideas that I do want to go over. It's important to note that I have no real idea when these episodes are going to actually release. This video is just going to consist of some theories and predictions I think make the most sense in my mind. So with this being said, let's jump straight into this. So first and foremost, when they didn't release on the 15th of July was the original rumoured date for the episodes to be releasing over on Netflix. My hope completely went down the drain even further, and to begin with, I never even had much hope that date would actually stay true to us to begin with. So yeah, at this point I have little to zero hope of any of this really in the very near future. However, with this being said, I think what I'm about to tell you guys has some truth to it, and I think, hopefully, this could happen, although, as I keep saying, do not take my word on this, this is just my own theory. For all I know, they could release tomorrow, they could release 6 months from now, but with this being said, let's get started. So I think, first and foremost, there is actually a chance we will get episode 13 in a different language first, to be honest, because, well, the English release was on May the 20th, I do believe. If it wasn't on that exact date, then it was very close to that. So we're about 2 months later now, and still nothing. So I think that at this point, because we've waited so long, another random country is going to end up airing the episodes in whatever language they speak. So whether that's Chinese, as we've seen with stuff like Prime Empire in the past, I think just any sort of different language that's not English could be a very big possibility in which we'll see these new episodes first, which could definitely upset a lot of people because, well, I'm assuming most of you guys watching are English speakers, and so watching it in a different language kind of takes away the experience if you don't know that said language. So that is definitely understandable. However, in my case, I'm just going to be watching the episodes regardless, I think, even if I don't understand the language at all. That's just how impatient I've become now and how desperate I want to see these new episodes. First and foremost, I think that these new episodes will be coming out in a different language if we keep up the rate we're going at, because there is absolutely no sign of any sort of English release dates soon. So yeah, I'm just going to throw that one out there for now. I think that a foreign language for the new episodes first is definitely a good possibility, and I just wanted to throw that one out there as a first option here. As for a proper full English release that we can all enjoy, I think that, well, after the sets release in America on August 1st, that could be a potential good idea and time frame, because if you think about it, I guess the episodes did release back in the end of May, which kind of does correlate to the June 1st release date for the rest of the world that isn't North America, and so it kind of ties in, and a lot of people have been bringing that up as a potential idea. And to be honest, I don't fully agree with it, but at the same time, I can see where people are coming from with that idea of them tying it into the new sets release. And so I'm going to kind of go with that and say that there is an element of truth and potential to it. So maybe sometime in August is definitely a possibility after these sets release in North America. So maybe towards the first half of August, maybe. Again, it's just kind of random. I'm just throwing around times now. I think that August is probably our best bet at this point, and I don't see why it would really be any later than that, especially later than the first half of August. At least just for episode 13, at least one new episode should be out before around the 15th of August. I'm going to be completely baffled if we still don't have anything by around then, which is just insane. That's only just a little bit under a month now, and so if we don't have any new content, what is really going on over at LEGO HQ is just my thoughts on that. Now, if we're waiting until September, honestly, I would be so shocked, because if you think about it, if they did release in August, it would kind of tie in with what happened in 2019 with the Ice chapter. I'm sure you know, the Fire chapter and Ice chapter were split into two different sections when airing. So we got the Fire chapter in the Ukrainian in, I believe, June to July, and then we had to wait a little longer, and then we got the Ice chapter in August, I believe it was, towards the beginning of August. And so a similar thing could definitely be happening here with the second part of Crystalised, hopefully. But the fact that we could be waiting until September, that's insane and would be absolutely so ridiculous. So I hope we don't have to wait that long. If we do have to somehow wait that long, I just don't even have any words and I do not know what to say. But I'm going to throw this out there and say that September is probably too late. I think we will probably have all of the episodes by then. If not, though, as I keep saying, wow, that would be pretty insane. But with this being said, I think these are just about all of my updated thoughts on this. This is probably the last time I'm going to make an updated prediction video for these new release dates, because it's just getting so ridiculous at this point. But currently these are my updated thoughts on this, and so I hope you did enjoy and found this video interesting, hearing my thoughts about when the new episodes could potentially be releasing. And with all of this being said, what do you guys think? Drop your thoughts down below in the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts. With this being said, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. You guys can be the first to watch my new videos as soon as they do come out every single day. And with this being said, I'll see you all in my next one coming soon. Goodbye.